get hung up on. Lights go down, the dice are cast. Every truth is never past. Names are written, oaths are bound. Once you hear it, you are found. Lean in close, don't ask why. Stories live and stories die. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the fall. Welcome to the DM's cult. Crowns are lies and gods can bleed. Faith is forged by what we need. Heroes fall and monsters prey. Nothing leaves unchanged today. Every choice will leave a scar. You knew that when you crossed the bar. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the fall. Welcome to the DM's cult. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the fall. Welcome to the DM's cult.
Diamonds, do you have?
Not near enough.
Have you seen the movie The Gamers? You're about to be that bard.
Good
I have
evening,
not seen the
everybody.
movie.
We are here on Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. I'm not sure what night we're on, but we're here. Tuesday. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Calder says it's Tuesday, so it must be Tuesday because Calder is here. We are here playing Vecna Eve of Ruin because that is what we do here in the cult. For everybody who is here, we wanted to say thank you and tell everybody hi before we jump into it and do a recap. Does everybody had a good week?
Yeah. No.
Real quick.
No.
Dad's back in the hospital, so.
Oh no.
But
I'm sorry to hear that.
Is he at least close this time around?
yes. 25 minutes from my house.
That's not bad.
Okay.
And they said the doctor said that he is extremely lucky that I went to Oklahoma and got him and brought him here because he would be dead if I didn't. So.
Okay.
In game and out of game, saving lives.
Yep. That's how we roll in the Shire.
So I have an echo sign. Give me 1 second. I want to go take care of the echo, and while I do that, why don't one of you do the recap? Emily, you said you took good notes. Why don't you take the recap this time?
Yay! I feel like I could actually do it this time. So the session started when we were fighting that giant scary purple worm. We were in character, out of character, making bets on how long it would take. And we all bet like 4, 5, 6 rounds, and we killed it in less than 1 turn because LSP here did some amazing lightning shit and zapped that bitch into next week. And also may have gotten Kevin, or was it Gwen? Yes, who has the amazing dodge skills. Was able to not get super duper shocked. We saved the lady that was the wife of the mine guy and brought her back to life and brought her to the mine guy. And he gave us some teethers for Gwen to make up for the teeth that she lost made out of the obsidian. And we got one of them installed, and she has some extra. We sold some giant teeth and some dynamite from the mine. And we left them and started traveling to the portal. We were going for quite a while. We did a couple watches, and then we got caught up by some dark elves who were being assholes and acting like bridge trolls and not letting us through. We tried to get through. We tried to tell them Lolth is having us do business and maybe just fuck off, and that didn't work. So we had to murderize them, which I didn't do a very good job at, Kyria. But everyone else went ham, like Gwen kicked their asses. We killed them all, and Calder, my hero, revived our horse Pedro. So we had a horse for the cart still. We made our way through the trap area, and we left Gertrude in Blingden Stone and said goodbye. And then had some deep thoughts if we're gonna be able to make it and defeat Vecna and make it through this with our souls intact, despite all the horrible things that we're gonna have to go through, the horrible things we have to do to protect the universe. And where we left off was back at the portal. We have to, or at least Kyria has to, deliver some heads to Lolth. And then hopefully go back through the portal. But we have an extra person, so we have to figure out how that's gonna work. Because only the amount of people that came in can go out, so someone's gotta hide in a bag of holding or something. Was there anything humongous that I forgot?
No. That pretty much sums all of it up.
Awesome.
Real good job. Go ahead and take yourself a nat 20 for that one. You did really good.
Thank you.
You guys stand at the top of the cliff. To one side of you, you have the entrance to the web's edge hidden away. To the other side, the portal, also hidden away. What would you like to do?
Harriet knows that this is probably going to be dangerous going in and dealing with Lolth, and she wants to reduce that danger as much as possible. I don't think she really wants her friends to come with if it could put them in danger. So I think she would tell them, well, first she would ask them, because they're people and they have the right to make their own choice. Ask them if they'd be willing to stay behind. She didn't want them to get injured.
Well, your friends are right there. Go right ahead.
Yeah, so she would walk up to Calder and say, hey, you've really kept us all together. would you be willing to hang out with everyone and keep them safe? Like, I'm tripping over my words. Basically, do you feel comfortable staying behind so I can go get this task done and keep everyone safe?
You'll return.
I'll do my very best to. This bitch is wicked. I really don't want her to take her anger out on you if this isn't going to play out well.
Okay. All right. And I do the same thing that I've done multiple times before, is pulling out one of my coins, and I hand that coin to you. And as I do, I tell you to, like, don't put it with your other coins. Hide it somewhere on your person, so that when needed, if we're having a hard time finding you, that I can focus in on that particular coin.
She takes the coin and she puts it in her bottom of her shoe in the heel. And she goes, that way, every step I take away from you guys, I'll feel that coin and know I have to go back.
Okay.
She shoves it in her right boot and she gives Calder a hug and checks up on LSP before saying goodbye. Hopefully this will be quick.
You're going
Hopefully.
to deliver your head?
I gotta go give Lolth some heads.
That's going into all the context.
But yeah, I don't think it's a good idea for you guys to come back with me if she's upset with how we handled this, if she thinks I should have just killed them all, if I failed her for letting them get away. Like, I don't want her to take that on you. Can one banish themselves? So technically, like, I have a get out of jail free card. I can banish myself, and I can do that if need so to kind of get away.
You could banish yourself for 1 minute, yes.
I can banish myself for 1 minute.
You just
And
stand
then
there for a minute.
Skedaddle. I don't know, but I'll try to get away if she does go homicidal and give you guys a warning. Salinas,
Yes.
is there any way you can do a mind link so you can still hear me while I'm gone? So if there is something like that, I can tell you guys to hit the skids. Because you can leave me
Yes.
behind, and then you've got the right number.
We can establish a telepathic connection now.
We actually have those sending stones that are able to go across. They're don't they have an unlimited link?
Oh, so they can go through dimension.
They can go
Shit.
as long as they are on the same plane of existence.
Okay.
So you have the walkie-talkie.
Okay, cool. Got the walkie-talkie. Sorry, I was used to Salinas doing the mind talking so much earlier in the campaign.
It's fine.
You know what? Solanas, do the mind link with me. I'm going with her.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, either or is fine. That way I
Alright,
could just
Jalen.
give you guys a heads up if she's extra murderous and tries to come after my friends.
In that case, then I will use Awakened Mind for Kaelin. In that case.
LSP is gonna come up to Kyria and kind of tug on her cloak, and she's gonna pull out her pouch of pixie dust and she's gonna take a pinch of it, and she's gonna grab your hand and put it in the palm of your hand and say, "Come back to me." She didn't.
How could I not? We've already made so many wonderful memories together. I'm still looking for more, so I'll come back. And she gets kind of teary-eyed because the pixie dust always makes her think of Mixie, and
And that's the reminder.
she's glad that she still has you around. And she's ready to go give Lolth some heads. Hopefully this works out for the best and we can keep going on our adventures. We're gonna kick ass. She knows. Did you get beat up at all during the last fight? Or the troll bridge dudes? Okay. Like, if you looked beat up at all, Curious still has some of the baked goods in her inventory. She'd probably give you a cookie and tell you, I'll be back. Enjoy some snacks. It won't be long. And then good to go. I don't have any of the important stuff with me. Correct.
Like what?
Like I don't have the rod parts. I don't have the obsidian. Those are held by other party members, correct?
Who has the hand?
Not do I have the hand? No, I don't. I don't think so.
No, you guys put it in a bag of holding in a sack.
The bag of holding. Is it in your bag of holding, Calder?
I don't think so. I have the haversack. I don't remember putting it in there. I thought we put it in yours.
Okay.
What are we looking for again?
The hand.
Vecna's hand.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we put it in Kirio's bag of holding. So if you want to
Okay.
take the sack with the hand
yeah.
out.
I would take the hand out and
hold
hand it to whoever doesn't have something important on them right now. So we could
I
still
have the dagger.
So I guess Kaylin gets the hand.
I'm going with you. Remember?
going with you.
So
Oh shit, yeah.
give it to
I'll do
Calder.
it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Keep it safe. As y'all walk off, I cut off my hand and put it in its place.
Become the next Lich King. You got this.
I'm gonna choke him with his own hand.
My friends can never leave if they're just undead. I could just keep reviving them. Deep breaths. Okay, yeah, so give it to Calder and one less hug, and then she'll be out the door. Headed towards Lolth's cavern.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
You certainly can.
With paladins, do they have like a sense of their deity? Like, can they feel her presence or like?
No.
Okay. Yeah, she just walk in.
Give me 1 second.
Kicking
here.
rocks as she goes.
Kicking rocks?
Kicking rocks. Not being very stealthy. She wants to be noticed by Lolth.
Now, I'm going to try to figure this out. Can you guys see your screen right now?
I can see me, Kayla, in the cave.
I can see nothing.
Okay, you guys. Yeah.
I am
I
blind.
can see nothing. No,
Kyria,
no, I
you
can
cannot
see.
see anything. You cannot see anything.
I can
Kyria?
see stuff now. I reloaded it. Sorry.
Okay. Give me 1 second here to fix this portion real quick.
Ooh.
Okay. So being inside of Web's Edge. Where exactly? No, we'll do.
This is like going back to a map where you've been before on Skyrim, but you have no freaking clue.
Yep.
Which direction the treasure is in.
Have at it. You are welcome to walk
Hey,
around
towards
wherever
the
you would
light.
like. That is the exit.
I'm like, let's leave.
You're welcome to. I mean, go for it.
No. Do you remember the way, Kaylin?
I don't remember much. I remember it was up and around. Up in Elvishnay.
Oh, a corpse.
And there's the jail cell.
Okay.
So then technically, I think we went the other way.
Okay. Do we see any signs of our passage previously?
So you've been everywhere in here.
Okay. Okay,
So
then never mind. That's
the
kind of a
area
silly
that you are
question.
currently at now, with the shelves and stuff like that in there, that is where you were when you ran into the hobgoblin and the Dwagar who was praying.
Okay.
That is where you ran into Swill and Gertrude in the cells.
Oh, Gertrude. Okay. Let's go this way. Ask the corpse.
Looks like a
Oh,
barracks.
kind of empty.
I feel like the map's cut off a bit. 'Cause I know it's like to the southeast, but the map ain't really expanding.
No, so this is the first area of the map where you guys had originally run into Lolth is up where the two were praying at.
Oh, okay. My bad. This one. Right.
I'm in a wall.
Are too chunky to sit on the laptop. It keeps turning on the sticky keys.
Could you move me out of the wall, please?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get. I'm not entirely certain why my owlbear is all kinds of glitchy.
Found a bug.
All right, so that is where you had ran into her the first time around, Kyria.
She'll call out. She doesn't. She's still kind of awkward, you know, like when you like start seeing someone, but you don't really know what to call it. So you're like a situationship or like a friendship, or but like maybe something more. She doesn't know what to call Lolth, like respectfully, which she probably should, seeing as she served Vlakith. But what would be a respectful way? Can I infer that to address her?
How would you address Vlakith?
I guess my liege, don't eat me.
I'd probably stick with something along those lines then.
She's going to call out, Lolth, my liege. I've returned from the task from which you set me to. I only hope that I've managed to fulfill your will. May you show yourself so I can deliver some heads?
The room flickers. The lights draw down and back up. The wind picks up and you hear in your head Do you have my payment?
Indeed I do, my liege.
Present them.
Reaches into her bag of holding, and she grabs 2 of the heads in one hand, and 1 of the head in another, and pulls them out, holding them up by their hair. Here you are, my liege, the leaders of said village. The only residents left.
What happened to the rest?
Through either some trickery or some ingenuity, if you would call it, they disappeared. I killed the only ones still in the village and brought their heads for you, my liege.
Roll a deception check.
Is it a deception though? Those were the only people remaining in the village, and I murdered them. Point blank.
You are deceiving her about how they disappeared.
Okay.
You do roll with advantage from the sanctum.
Yeah, I do. With advantage of 23?
From the sanctum?
Yeah, because I did both sanctums
Okay.
and I deployed it already.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were talking illustrial sanctum. I'm like, what does her sanctum have to do with deception? 23? Okay. My dear, I am a goddess. I see all. On top of that, my dominion is lies. You'd be wise to be honest with me. But I do enjoy the fact that that came so easily to you. You lie to everybody else. Be honest with me.
I'm being honest in saying that I killed everyone that remained in the village. I'm also being honest to myself to say that I'm glad those were the only 3 remaining in the village. I'm willing to do your duty, and I want to serve you and be your champion. But I must keep some essence of myself in the middle of my soul while I still have it, shouldn't I?
But you lie about the trickery that got them out.
I had no part in the trickery. I did not plan the trickery. I did not execute the trickery. I executed the 3 people that were stupid enough to remain in the village.
But you knew how. I am not upset. You did what I asked. Lay the heads down before me, please.
Aria's still, again, she's not happy that she had to do this. She's going to do as Lolth asks, but she is going to very reverently place them on the ground and smooth their hair out on their forehead and make the severed heads look as presentable as I guess severed heads could look, as a sign of respect and sadness over their loss of life.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll me a D100, please.
Okay. I got a 9.
As you sprinkle the heads out onto the floor, another you appears right by your side.
Does it look like completely corporeal, or is it see-through?
You cannot see through it, no.
She does the secret handshake.
She does it as well.
She, I guess, would be kneeling in front of the heads that she placed on the ground. I would expect the other Kyria would join her if they're so similar?
No, she just looks down at you and laughs. Why are you down there?
Trying not to die, bitch. Maybe you should join me. She'll lay it on a little thick. This is our liege, and we should give her the respect that she requires. See double?
What's that?
Oh my goodness. Murphy did something with my keyboard, and now my keyboard isn't typing. But yes, I see two. I see double. Double vision. No disguise. Double vision.
You again.
It's making tinkly noises every time I try to type, like tinkly, 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 but no typing.
Okay.
That's new.
Right? She looks over at Kaylin. Why aren't you on the ground?
I have knee problems, ma'am.
Because I don't serve you. I serve another. It would be disrespectful.
Well, I don't serve me either. I apparently serve Lolth. Where is she? Why would you be on the ground if she's not present?
Oh, she just pulled a runner on us. That or she got turned into me, which would be fucking hilarious solve for that issue. No.
Okay.
I'm looking now. Maybe I missed it. Oh, yes.
Okay. Thank you. As you sit there and say that she got turned into you, your image will disappear. But
Oh.
Lolth does indeed appear.
Oh shit. Okay. So you said that I disappeared. The double?
The double of you disappeared, yes.
Okay. Okay, I was just like, it's not a switcheroo, no. Okay. Lolth appears. I'm gonna assume I'm still on my knee. And she's gonna go, that was really weird. You almost had two of us to serve you.
I don't deal with simulacrums.
Well, I have never dealt with them either. Thank you for giving me that knowledge of what it was.
That was not a simulacrum. you bring with you unsteady magics.
Well, a lot of weird stuff has been happening. One time I was in mid-battle with my friends, and me and my friend just they thought we were dead. Out of nowhere.
Well, you have done what I ask. I'll call on you soon. There's a war going on, you know.
Yes, it's been rather hectic. Do you have any information for the war that might help us in our further pursuits?
You are not needed there yet.
Or will you let us know when I am?
You'll be called on soon.
Okay. Well, thank you for being such a cool leash. She would... Was there anything else we found in the village of interest? Besides what we needed? Nothing really important. Can't give her a gift because I don't think I have anything of worth that she would appreciate right now. She'll say, well, whenever the war does happen, I've got bombs and I will continue to gather supplies.
Okay. Get out of my chamber.
Yeah, let's skedaddle. She'll kind of back away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was letting me move silly. There we go. Let's go, Kaylin. Sorry, I didn't realize it must have kicked me. Or no, I have
Yes.
entire browsers set up.
You have two browsers set up?
Yes. I have the browser from last session.
Okay.
And I started a whole new browser. So when I went back to the other one and I wasn't in the call anymore on it, I was like, oh no.
That explains it.
Dumbass. I'm having a time. I was trying to get my keyboard to work again.
You guys exit the web's edge.
Yes.
Out with your friends again.
Okay. We didn't die for nothing. The first thing she's gonna do is run up to LSP and give her a big hug and say, I told you I wouldn't die.
Forgive me if I have trauma. But she's gonna squeeze you really tight, like tighter than she's probably ever squeezed you, and you're gonna notice a little tremble in her grasp against you.
Just gonna be really moved. Give big hugs to like everyone, but especially LSP and Calder. And then she's gonna look and say, how are we gonna solve this issue with the portal?
Well, I could go in there and find Tasha.
What was that?
Sorry.
Oh. I swear. Me and this laptop are gonna have a fight tonight. Thanks, Murphy, and your fat belly.
I could go in there and find one of the girl maids, not Mordecai, because he's a jerk. But and then I could tell them that we picked up somebody else and see if they can come out and like bring them back, or they could let him come in.
I could just hop in a bag of holding. You don't need to worry about me for too long.
Yeah.
How
I guess
about-
there's no-
So we're getting
How
ready to
about-
walk back through the portal, right?
It would seem
Okay.
so to me.
And there were 5 of us came through, and only 5 can go back, but there are 6 of us now.
Yup.
All right. We're standing at the portal now. On our way to it.
How about this? I'll use plane shift on my staff, and I'll go home, and you guys could come back and pick me up.
Calder's got something else that he's going to do instead.
Oh, okay.
All right.
By all means, Calder.
Yes.
I like to
Alright.
see you work. You always have a creative solution.
Yep. Let's just hope it doesn't fail. Let me. Where I wrote it. I wrote it. Where did I put it? I wrote it down. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Where did I put it? Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Shit. Where? Show. There we go. Here it is. All right. So, like, we're ready to go then, right? Completely. Everyone's ready to get out of this place.
Yeah, I'm sick of spiders.
All right.
And the coolest person isn't here anymore. So, we had to leave Gertrude behind, unfortunately.
All right.
I still don't understand why he couldn't go with us.
So, Calder takes his backpack, setting it down, and looking back into the quasi darkness of the Underdark, seeing the various places where he's like placed a stone here or a stone there with a continual flame on it to leave a remembrance that there's always a light in the darkness, and that some way for anyone who gets lost here to find their way home. And as he does, looking out at everybody, like he's looking around and looking at LSP, Kyria, Salinas, then Kaylin and Guinevere. He says, the Underdark takes things from you, not just blood, not just strength. It tries to convince you that hope is a fool's luxury. If you survive long enough, you'll eventually stop caring who walks beside you. It was wrong. And he glances towards LSP, his voice quieting down, nearly a whisper. I have carried many burdens in my life, believing they were mine alone to bear. But somewhere in that endless darkness, without even realizing it, my heart chose differently. LSP, I love you. And then, not because you needed saving, the truth is that more often than not, you were the one saving me. You reminded me that compassion is strength, laughter still exists even when the world is ending, and that a man who has spent his life carrying everyone else is still worthy of being cared for himself. Then, with like a small, tired, utterly sincere smile, whatever waits for us beyond these caverns, I don't want to face it wondering if I left these words buried beneath mountains. I'd rather carry them into the light with you. And looking at Gwen and then Kaylin, he pulled something from his belt pouch and he hands Kaylin, one of his diamonds. And at the same time that he hands Gwen the diamond, the ones that was just over 300 plus gold that he's had.
Where did you acquire it from?
When we were getting the rest, when we had the keep and we were getting all the things together and all of the supplies that we got.
And we got an extra one, right, from last session. They gave us the
from
300.
the lustrum. Yes.
Which one did you use for the horsey?
One of the other ones I had 3.
Okay.
So he takes the diamond, handing it to Kaylin. And before anyone has a chance to react, he grabs his dagger and slams it into his own chest.
Huh.
His heart stopping, falling to his knees. His eyes roll open. Okay, I got to pause it right here because the track that is playing in Owlbear, right as I said, his eyes closed, the track ended, like the song ended, and I was like, wow, that was like perfectly timed. It was amazing. But it's y'all's turn now.
What
the fuck?
What
exactly.
What just happened?
That's like killing a bug with a nuke, man.
Listen.
She is freaking the fuck out as she looks at Kaylin and says, fix it right now.
We gotta go through right away. Grab
Kyria, grab his legs.
Kyria starts grabbing him and like
I help Kyria.
Yes.
I help.
Like Kyria's pretty big. And how tall is Calder?
6'2".
Okay, so she's got 2 inches on you. She could pick you up. So Kyria's gonna throw you over her shoulder. Do I have to do like a strength save since Salinas is helping us?
No, you would only if Salinas is helping you, you guys will have regular movement. If you were doing it by yourself, you would have half movement.
Okay. We need to get through this hole right away, and then we need to cast we need to get him back.
Sure. That's gonna be
Count of 3?
Count of 3.
We're just heaving Calder through the portal, I guess.
Yeah, I would say everyone hold hands. You would have us hold hands.
LSP is still losing. She's literally like crying, trying to not flip out because all she sees.
LSP, give him a hug right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a hug.
I push us through the portal.
Okay. Kaylin, do you or Gwen go next? Because I'm assuming that LSP, Salinas, Curia, and Calder just went through. Correct?
Yeah, I'd probably put Gwen through.
Okay. As soon as you push Gwen through, the portal closes. On the other side, you
You've
have
got the fucking diamond, bro.
Illustrial and you have Tasha, and Tasha just looks over. What the fuck happened? This was supposed
What
to
the
be the
fuck
easy
happened
one.
is you need to fix our friend.
He's
You
currently
need to
dying.
fix
We'll,
it.
we'll explain after, I promise.
Please just fix him.
Resurrection magic is very difficult.
Please.
I'll do it if need be.
He said he loved me. You have to bring him back.
How long has it been?
It's 30 seconds, maybe.
Fine.
I have Revivify. I would just cast Revivify on him.
Do you have a diamond?
One of us has to have the diamond. Salinas, did you grab the diamond?
Kaylin has it back in the Underdark.
I don't keep... Oh, fuck.
Let's see if I've got a
Do you
fucking
have a
diamond.
diamond?
Does anyone have gentle repose?
He does!
Fuck.
I have Reincarnate!
Well, I can't help you out here. I'm a warlock. I don't get those spells.
I happen to have a diamond if you need a diamond. I don't have the ability to resurrect him right now.
I do! Give me the fucking diamond, now!
She'll
Thank
you.
open up her purse and shove
Please.
it into your hands.
I'll pay you back! I'm good for it. And, Kyria would cast Revivify.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll a d20, adding your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, a d20. A 17 plus my spellcasting ability. Is that
Charisma for you.
charisma? So plus 5. So 22.
22? Okay. How does it look as Kyria casts Revivify on Calder?
Kyria's Revivify is through music, and it's through a dirge. She would start singing Calder's song and attempt to bring him back closer to life through the music that he was connected to while he was living.
As you cast the spell, the diamond itself starts to turn to a gold flake as it starts to just scatter up to the heavens. It searches for Calder's soul. The lights in the room begin to brighten. Calder, this is a very serious question for you, as I think I understand what your plan was. But Revivify only works if the soul is free and willing. You are by no means trapped anywhere. Would Calder's soul be willing to return to his body? Or is he ready to move on to the afterlife?
As Ilmater's hands open up and pull Calder from the shell of his mortal body, bringing him from the prime material plane, crossing into another place. The lights dim, and he doesn't feel pain for the first time in a long time. He doesn't feel the aches in joints, the stiffness of scars and in his muscles. And he's looking at as it brightens, he finds himself on the edge of a meadow, looking in at a small cottage there. And he sees standing outside the cottage a man, human, tall, muscular, dark hair, holding a massive, like a large wood axe, chopping wood. And he sees a woman, just a little bit shorter than the man, long blonde hair, simple robes, and even from that distance, he can see the symbol of Ilmater on her chest. And as she walks over, carrying a cup of water to the guy cutting wood, Calder then sees the door open, and two more figures walk out. A halfling dressed in simple leathers, a row of daggers hanging from his belt, and then a half-elven ranger steps out, carrying a longbow and a quiver of arrows, walks out and begins to shoot arrows at a bale of hay. Calder begins to start walking forward, and one more human male walks out of the thing dressed in like a simple tunic and leather pants and boots, walks out, looks up, holding his hand over his eyes, looking in the direction of Calder. As he does, you can't hear anything from that distance, but it sounds like he says something. And as they do, the other four people standing there outside this cottage all turn and look at Calder. And as he walks closer, the blonde-haired woman in the robes of Ilmater takes a few strides forward, looking at him, her gaze never falling away from him. And then Calder hears her, "It's not your time yet." And she shakes her head no. The five companions then turn and walk back into the cabin, shutting the door. The light dims and then turns bright. And Calder's finding himself waking up on the floor, looking up at Kyria and LSP.
The very first thing Kyria does when she notices his eyes open is slap the shit out of him. Or damage, I don't care, but she will slap him.
I'm sorry, did you say 4 damage?
Like I would roll a damage roll if you wanted me to. Like, she's mad. She's mad as hell. She's gonna say,
pull her back.
"How dare you? We've been through all this bullshit together and we haven't lost you. And you go and pull something like that when you're integral to our friendship and our quest, our lives, our hearts, man."
Where's Kaylin?
Not
What the
here.
fuck is Kaylin?
You were supposed to put me in the bag. We said this.
We were
It's
supposed
always
to put you
been
in
the plan.
bag, and then Calder went and did that, so we forgot. Sorry.
We could have put someone in the bag. You didn't have to kill yourself to get through this.
All right, calm down.
If someone wasn't to
Two
come back,
things.
it was supposed to be me.
2 things here. First, get yourself up, wipe yourself off. You're bleeding all over Lestriel's rug.
Oh, get fucked.
I'm sorry, dear. What?
It's a rug. We can all clean it with magic.
I cast
It's not that big
silence.
of a fucking deal. Our friend just died, man. Priorities.
You cast silence
Have you
on whom?
lost your humanity?
I cast silence right there, centered on me, because she's right over me.
And it's a 20
Like-
foot. emanation?
I believe
It's
so.
not like we
That-
can't
that's-
use fucking magic to clean it up. There's greater
Yeah.
restoration
Okay.
even. if
20-foot
it's not-
circle.
Then Tasha's going to walk over and she's going to grab LSP and drag her out of the circle. And second, who the fuck is Kalen? He sounds hot.
Well, his scorching ray is pretty hot, so if that tells you anything.
Oh my god.
Yuri is just cussing
Who
Calder
is
out
he?
the whole time in the silent bubble while you guys are
He-
doing this.
He's somebody that we found in the jail cells down there who has a similar agenda to ours, and we kind of kidnapped him. I don't know if he's really with us willingly, but I don't feel comfortable leaving him back there. It's not his fault that he doesn't follow Lolth and, hates Vecna like we do.
So, you kidnap him from prison.
We liberated him. I can't be heard, anyways.
You can't hear them either.
Salinas is going to step out of the circle to hopefully fill some of the gaps.
So, what exactly are they?
Standing right in front of the portal with a diamond to bring somebody back. She's gonna look incredulously, even though she knows that he can't hear her. He's gonna try and communicate with her eyeballs.
And you just thought what? That they'd be able to walk through the portal? Alastriel warned you, as many bodies can come back as that went through.
We were going to put him in a bag of holding, but you see, and then Calder decided to put a dagger in his own chest.
A bag of holding.
Briefly.
Fine. Miss Silverhand, a portal if you would, please. Are we retrieving somebody? Apparently.
Just one.
Killing, as it
Yeah.
seems.
We kidnapped him. We can't leave him in the Underdark.
Understood. Give me a moment. I will reopen the portal and Tasha can go collect your friend. And she will draw again on the stones, creating another portal to the Underdark, and that is not you guys. As she does so, Tasha will walk through, look around. Would Kalen have stayed put, or would he have wandered?
I probably would have stayed put for a few minutes at least.
Okay. Kalen, I presume.
Yes, Kalen.
Kalen. Tasha, it's a pleasure to meet you. Apparently there was some discrepancy about you coming back. The others thought liberating you from prison was enough. I think the terms were get fucked. So what do you say?
I had to go with him. So
You would go with the others.
I have no problem with it.
And the get fucked part?
Yeah, they can. Such a sense of humor.
No, my dear, that was an offer.
I don't know if I'm fit your taste.
I do go after the odd ones. And you don't breathe, and quite frankly, I'd like to put that to the test.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
demons are a form of undead, I suppose. As you are a form of undead. But if you're simply trying to say no, I understand. Just jump in my haversack, and I'll get you back.
We could always entertain that thought another time.
It'll be our little secret.
And then he jumps in the haversack.
And she'll toss it through the portal. And walk through. He's a feisty little bugger. He wasn't too keen on you guys leaving. Something along the ways of seeing if he saves your life again. But he's in there. Don't know if I'd trust him to do any healing for a little bit, though. But I'm sure he'll fight well enough to keep himself alive. And she'll open the bag up, reach in to be able to pull him out.
Welcome back, Kaylin.
Thank you. I'm going to hand back the diamonds that Calder gave me back to him.
That took you entirely too long. Five, 6 days to go
There
through
were
it.
some side affairs, but we got the rod piece.
You have it then.
So Linus reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out the first piece.
And we got this. And I pull out the bag with Vecna's hand.
What do I want with this?
I don't know. It's creepy and I don't want it.
So you're giving it to me.
I look at everyone else.
Shouldn't you keep
What do you-
that in the bag of holding?
We could. We could keep it here
I
for
don't-
safekeeping.
LSP is going to look nervous at that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys are into studying undead arms, I think it's wise that we keep every piece we can with us.
Studying is kind of what I do. If you leave it with me to study, I can at least give it back to you when I'm done.
It's cursed.
So are half
As
the
are
things
many.
that I own.
Yes, and as are many things connected to Vecna, I would think.
Can I have the rod piece at least?
I pass over the rod piece to Mordenkainen for now.
It'll take Miss Silverhand and I a little while to examine this. To be able to figure out what exactly it does and to track down the rest of it.
I thought as much.
In the meantime, you have the use of the sanctum, or we are happy to send you back to Faerun.
Am I still in a bubble?
No. If Calder is able to speak, so are you.
Okay, yes. Sorry. It's been a fucking week, huh? Kyria would apologize for being quite so cunty and telling them to get fucked. She's gonna say, I feel really passionate about my friends and allies, and in that moment, manners weren't the most important thing in my head. Thank you for your assistance.
You did all the work. I just provide the diamond.
She'll
No.
pull out some. How much was that diamond worth approximately?
300 gold pieces.
Okay, she has 500 gold on her. She's gonna give her the 300 gold just because she doesn't like owing anyone anything.
Call it an investment.
An investment? What do you mean?
Well, if he is the one of sound mind and body of your group, keeping him alive benefits me more than you.
He usually is more level-headed, but when it comes to instances of martyrdom, he kind of gets a hard on. So we'll just have to do a better job protecting him and keeping him from doing dumb shit like that for our sakes. The stronger we get, the less we'll need to rely upon him committing seppuku to get us out of the Dark Realm.
I'm still really confused as to what the point of that was.
Fucking same, man.
The idea behind
it
it
was
was
a
if
good
he was no
point.
longer breathing, you could put him into the bag of holding without having to worry about suffocating him.
The bag of holding has enough air for 10 minutes. For like, total.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not going to take us 10 minutes to cross the portal.
And it's not going to take. Some of us don't even require the breathing.
Maybe he just didn't know that.
Or maybe you could have given us a heads up.
Or, like, asked, saying, well, I could kill myself and you could revive me. I've got a diamond, so that'll work.
From
I don't care what you guys say. That was beautiful.
It was
My
beautiful. But
Calder puts his hand up and looking at Gwen, thinking back to that moment in the cave with Gwen and LSP and Vecna. And the thought through his head was, at first, is that he didn't know that if a living corpse would be able to come through a bag of holding through that portal. He's still not quite sure how Gwen works. And he knew that if he did what he did, he's just a vessel. He's not himself. He's not a living, breathing thing. And so he had discussed putting at least one person in the bag. And we've discussed it numerous times that he boldly assumed that the party would, out of instinct, just remember to put his corpse in the bag and the living members of the party run through the portal. His dismay when he wakes up to immediately get slapped by Kyria when he notices that Kalen's not standing there. It's Kyria standing over him and instantaneously knows that the plan did not go as intended. And if one of us was to stay behind, it should have been me. I would have found my way out. And he looks at LSP and the Underdark is a vast place. And that portal is not the only opening back to the surface. One way or another, I would have found you.
Better always find me.
He reaches out and putting his hand just against the side of your face. Everything. Just kind of holding your cheek. Steps forward, giving you just like a brief hug, knowing that there's a massive hole, like a can opener, right in the middle of his breastplate that he's going to have to mend. So he's trying not to scratch you with that and get blood everywhere. And he gives you hugs, and he's like, we'll make sure that we have these plans figured out better next time. But I'm glad we're back. And then once more, just letting his hand linger there for a second, he steps away. And he walks out of the chamber towards the library to go sit in there for a little bit.
Okay. What are the rest of you trying to do?
I think Kyria would be talking to probably Mordenkainen and asking him for some advice. And like by that she means like stuff they should be collecting, how to get stronger quickly. Like he's this mystical dude, surely he has some information on advancement.
He's
Sorry.
right there. You're welcome to ask.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I never know how much depth that I should go into.
Any kind of roleplay you want, you just roleplay away with it.
She would walk up to Mordenkainen and she would say, "Thank you again for allowing us your facilities. We have a long road ahead of us, and I could tell just from the short jaunt that this isn't going to be an easy quest. Do you have any advice on how to advance, to get stronger, to withstand this storm that's threatening to sweep us all off our feet?"
Be smart. If you can, be the smartest one in the room. And if you can't, fake it.
Okay. Do you know of any artifacts on our plane that we should collect that may help us, like, other than this rod? you have any connections to collections or anything of that sort?
Artifacts are tricky things. They're either lost to time and space, not discovered yet, or somebody currently has them in their possession, in which case taking them is stealing.
I think it is borrowing more. Like, especially if we're borrowing it so, like, they don't die. I mean, that's kind of helping them, right? Because if we fail, then everyone dies.
I can assure you, taking it would be of dire consequence. Have faith in your friends.
I've got Vlakith after me. I've got Lolth after my ass. I've got Vecna up my ass. Like, I'm kind of in the pot already. I might as well get with the seasoning.
So you're saying that your choices have caused an extra person after you. Your
Not after me necessarily,
circumstances
but
have caused a lich to come after you. And being tied in with your friends, you now have a god after you.
everybody wants you.
Dear, when I sit there and say you need to be the smartest person in the room, you are royally fucked.
Hopefully not.
Yes.
Kyria, I have a different question.
Yes.
Did Lolth believe you when you told her about what happened at Blingenstone, or did you choose to not tell her that?
I didn't give her all the details. I told her that that's how many people were left in the village when I went to convert them or die, and that I did not know where the rest of them went, but that they left and were able to sneak away, which is the truth.
She
I
believed
had
you?
no. She believed me. She's.
No, she didn't.
I think she did believe that that's all I was gonna fucking tell her.
I'm
she
sorry,
even
Kiri.
told you that she's a goddess and sees everything, and you're like, "Oh no!"
No, she believed that my words correct, but not the meaning behind them. Like, I knew that they were getting away. Afterwards, I knew that we were doing subterfuge against her essentially by not going after them. But I followed her letter to the law, and she agreed that I did that. I just didn't do the spirit of the law. I did the law. It's flexible.
Well, better than how it could have gone.
Yes. We still ended up with a corpse though, so I mean we
I
could
think-
have been a corpse down by no one dying because of her, but now we've got to like the OSHA sign, like no deaths and 0 fucking days. It's kind of messed her up because since Nixie, like missing Mixie and having it be so sudden and so shocking all at once, that she doesn't want any of her other friends to go that way. So she's like still mad at Calder a little bit. And really doesn't want the rest of us to die.
So,
Mind if I hop
Well, go ahead.
in? Mordenkainen, it's been a while since I've seen you last.
I was a different man then.
Hmm.
But it has been a while. Do you mind catching up?
Oh, it was, you were in the forest and you ended up getting tackled by me, and
I'm aware of our past. I'm saying, do you mind catching up where you've been since you
finished the.
committed genocide?
Never committed genocide yet.
You killed all of the vampires in Barovia. What would you call that?
Tuesday night.
Well played.
Take a point of
Apparently-
inspiration for that.
Apparently, there's some history here that none of us were privy to.
Well, yeah. When I first met Mordenkainen, he was insane in the forest of Barovia.
No. Back up further. What was the vampire part?
Oh, that? You don't know the land of Barovia?
I know what Barovia is, and I know what a vampire is. Could you kindly explain your career as apparently a vampire hunter?
It wasn't intentional. After an incident on my home plane, I got teleported over to Barovia, and then spent 3 months approximately deciding to
This is taking
try to
too
get my
long.
memories
You
back.
killed Strahd. The sun came out. All the vampires in Barovia were outside. They died. The end.
Can't let me
So that's the
can ya?
story.
Yeah,
Now-
but the fun part was Mordenkainen getting tackled by me getting in the middle of the forest, bringing him back to his senses.
Now, with that being said, what have you been up to since you left Barovia?
I stayed in Barovia for a while. The others decided to leave.
You're here now.
Well, after a week in Barovia, I was walking home and ended up being diverted.
So you never made it.
No, I've never made it home.
How very fortunate.
Kyria pipes up, where is home?
Mordant. But he's gonna ignite his lantern a bit and have like examining it for damage.
Examine whom?
My lantern is for damage.
Oh, examine your lantern for damage? Okay. LSP, what are you doing?
LSP is Tasha still in the room?
Yes.
Is she the one who curated the food for us before? Or was that Lady Silver?
That would be Illustrial.
Illustrial?
She is not in the room anymore.
LSP would like to have a conversation with Tasha.
Duh.
You're pretty smart and you seem to have a lot of boyfriend experience.
Duh.
How do you deal with feelings?
Dearie, I just don't get them.
Well, what if you catch them?
I don't.
Okay, let's say I did. What do I do?
Honestly? You kill the one who gave them to you. Feelings are
Oh no,
dangerous.
he already tried. He tried that already, and that was a no-go for me.
Feelings are dangerous. They make you do things that otherwise you would not. I recommend steering clear of them. Or we go the opposite direction. And you confess your feelings. And let said person do anything and everything they can to keep you safe. They'll be like a human shield. They'll sacrifice themselves over and over again to make sure that you are unharmed. Utilize them, toy with them, then cast them off to the side.
I don't know if I like the way your brain works, lady.
Then you definitely wouldn't like me when I become Igwilv.
Oh, that sounds scary.
Don't worry. Maybe one day I'll take you back in time and you can see. I cast my son into hell. He now rules the 7th layer, I think. He's doing quite well. All because I abandoned him and kicked him out.
Sounds like he's got mommy issues.
Eh. Whatever it takes to succeed.
Yeah, your brain is definitely something unique. Do you have paper and ink and clothes?
Up in my study.
Can I borrow your study for a few minutes?
Yeah. Upstairs.
And LSP is gonna go sit at Tasha's desk and write.
Okay. Calder down in the library. What are you doing?
Calder has his journal out in front of him, sitting at the table. He skips about 4 or 5 pages. And down at the bottom of one of the pages where he's kind of just, he journals enough to know roughly when he's writing something and he hasn't written in a bit how much space he needs to write what he wants to. And he skips a few pages and he just enters in the bottom of one of the pages. He just writes that the plan was never for anyone to die. It was to carry someone through in a bag of holding, but none of us knew if that would work. I wasn't willing to gamble one of our lives on an assumption, and a corpse doesn't need to breathe. If I was wrong, then Revivify would bring me back, and if I gambled with one of your lives and failed, there wouldn't have been another chance. And then he puts the quill aside, the pen, closes the book. He flips to the very last page of the book where he has a piece of paper in there and he unfolds it. And it's the charter that he had written with his original party, the Dawn Seekers. And he looks at the scribbled signatures of a bunch of kids that were playing at swords. And he thought of the years of traveling, wandering around, the different things that they did. And then he thinks about how each one of them died while he was not prepared, not able to stop it or make a difference. And he just kind of, for the first time in a long time, allows himself to let emotion overwhelm himself. And he just kind of sits there and silently cries for a little bit.
Okay. As you're sitting there, you feel a light hand on your shoulder. Why do you cry, dear?
Is this, just ask, is this Tasha or Illustrial?
Illustrial.
For those that I've lost, those that I've failed,
Why do you think that you failed them?
because they are all dust, and here I am.
You're a man of the cloth. You believe in an afterlife, correct?
I do.
Hell, the way you were bleeding upstairs, I'm quite certain you've probably seen it.
I've seen my fair share of things,
You
but each time they were denied.
can't.
I've been told I have much left to do.
In which case, you have not failed anybody. But you also cannot protect everybody. I don't fully trust Mordecai and Natasha. But I trust that they are enough to take care of themselves. Your party, your friends, albeit an interesting bunch, are quite capable. And it seems to be growing with the way you quickly make friends. I mean, you left with 5, you came back with 6. That was unexpected.
Well, we didn't exactly come back with 6, did we?
You're here now. So yes, 6 still remain. Have faith in them, like you have faith in your God. It'll make you stronger.
Never have I had faith in anyone else other than Ilmater as I do in these ones. Some still hide their secrets. There will always be light in the darkness. And just as there will always be a light in the dark, it will always be my duty to endure so that they don't have to. That is my burden,
In doing so,
one I
though-
willingly accept.
In doing so, though, you take their burden away from them. You take their choices away from them. trust them to make a plan. And then trust in yourself to execute it. Just make sure that the bag of holding is a little more understood the next time around, would you please?
I have every intention of this. And thank you.
It is my pleasure. I'll leave you to your writing now. But don't be too long.
Just a moment more.
What is Salinas doing?
Retreated a bit to think about the whole bit of a disaster in the Underdark, but we did all make it out in one piece. So that isn't too bad. Is Mordenkainen available for conversation?
Absolutely.
Mordenkainen, I have a relevant but strange inquiry.
I've been around Tasha for a while. Strange has become normal.
Hypothetically, what does one do with a deck of many things?
The idea behind it is quite intriguing. There are two types of decks out in the world now. One is the deck of many things. One is the deck of many more things.
I am talking about the latter.
You simply state how many cards you wish to draw. And you have X amount of hours to be able to do so. You draw your first card right away. And if you're drawing more than one, then you have up to an hour to draw the next card. Some are very good, and some are quite devious.
So I've heard.
But the scales are vastly even. It's been a while since I've laid my hands on one. But they can be quite useful. The nice thing about it is if you don't declare you're going to draw any cards, you can actually just look right through them and see what's in there. But mind you, if you remove a card from the deck without saying you're going to draw it, the deck becomes incomplete and powerless.
So it's a roulette with very, very specific rules.
Indeed.
To my knowledge, this deck is complete.
Okay.
Merely considering if using it is a poor decision or a good one.
You come to a path that goes down a forest. And you follow that path. And that path itself comes to a Y. Do you go left or do you go right?
Depends on the destination, I suppose.
Why? They both get you to the same place.
Whichever path is less perilous.
But how do you know?
That is a good question. And I would probably have considered myself to have made a mistake in not knowing that beforehand.
You'll never know if the decision you make is good or bad until you actually make it. That's the point. You'll never know if using the deck is helpful for you and your friends until you do so. The nice thing about it though is you can actually play a game with this. The last time I actually had a deck in my hands
Tricky game.
was 7 years ago. Van Richten and I decided that we were going to pull from it equally. We each decided that we were going to pull 7 cards. We both survived. Ended up getting a couple of nice artifacts out of the deal. And the benefit is that for the most part, most of the cards reappear back in the deck. There are only a few that disappear completely.
Interesting.
Would you like to play a game?
What kind of game?
How many cards would you like to draw?
Are you essentially asking if we're going to be having repeat of that game 7 years ago?
Absolutely. We don't have to draw 7.
Well, here's my question. What happens if one of those cards goes poorly?
There's no card in there that's going to outright kill you if that's what you're asking. Might send a Death
I
Knight
assumed
after
as
you.
much.
Might send a Revenant after you. Hell, it might even make one of your friends turn on you. But it's not going to outright kill you.
Alright, I understand terms. So, how do we do this in synchronous order? Do I draw one, you draw one, and we repeat until one or both of us stops?
Well, we have to declare how many cards we are going to draw, as it is your deck. Why don't you decide first?
Okay, in that case, I will withdraw the deck from the bag of holding to check it is complete, right? I believe that is how things that pop out of the magic table are. They're just complete.
There are currently 66 cards in the deck, yes.
Okay, so it's complete. I can't believe I'm gambling my character on a deck of many things again. What am I doing?
Having fun.
I can't believe LSP is not there playing the game with you. I love the deck of many things.
You know what?
Right?
When
Sure
LSP
you
comes
never
back
have.
downstairs, we'll let her try also. Okay?
Okay.
But if Mordecai explodes, you'll be the first to know. You'll be the first.
So how many are we going to pull?
I'll do 2.
2. Then you will draw 1, and I will draw 1. The way this works is you will roll a D100. You want a 66 or lower. Okay?
Okay. I'm pretty sure the rules are if you roll above, you just roll again.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. In that case, then I've got my D100 on the table in front of me. I've got like Selena's special die.
Okay.
Let me just pull this out of its case. I haven't used like my physical die in a while because everyone's playing online now, but you know how it is. We ready?
Absolutely.
That's 8.
The Celestial. Okay. As you draw the deck or the card and you pull it or flip it over, on the cover of it is an angel. It's got golden feathered wings on the back of it. You feel uncomfortable. You feel pain coming from your shoulder blades. You move
Is this doing what I...
and you twitch. and your robe stretches and almost tears in half before it sprouts holes, and wings bamf into existence off of your back. Black in color, feathered.
I'm going to have to explain this to everyone later, aren't I?
Oh, most definitely.
Twinsies!
They are not going to be able to be hidden, but you now have a fly speed of 30 feet.
That is really nice, actually. I actually had a have you ever seen like the way Diablo's angels are?
Yes.
I've always imagined that if Salinas did have wings, they'd be more like that.
Okay.
DM's out here judging my aesthetic taste.
Not at all.
It's funny, that's such a random thing to happen that you're like, I wonder if Salinas had wings. Meanwhile, I'm not
What,
thinking,
you-
like, what
what,
if
you don't-
Kyria likes fried chicken or something?
I mean, fried
guess I
chicken
need to
exists in the D&D
improve
universe,
my-
doesn't it? It's not like deep frying is new.
Fair enough. But yeah, it looks like I need to add to my character depth.
Yeah, congratulations, I guess. Kyria, does Kyria like fried chicken?
Well, of course. Who doesn't like fried chicken? Evil people. I bet Lich doesn't like fried chicken, so Vecna's probably shitty out of luck.
Well, liches don't eat, so... Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, Mordenkainen, your turn.
He pulls the card out, flips it over. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. And he slides it back into the deck.
So when I drew the Celestial card, did it like evaporate, or did it just go back into the deck?
Goes back into the deck. There,
Okay.
all in all, out of the 66 cards, there are 7 that disappear completely once used.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, mine again?
Uh-huh.
That is 24.
24. As you grab the card and flip it over, on the front of it is a gem that is glittering. It is green in color, and it has light shining through the back of it. As it does so, the weight of your robe starts to feel heavier and kind of lopsided. As you reach your hands into your pockets, you feel different pieces of jewelry in there. Necklaces, rings, crowns.
Well, that's nice. Any diamonds in this
Your
slot, so we can...
Other pocket, you just reach your hand in, and you feel several pieces of stones, different gems. Without pulling them out, it's hard to say what you have.
That's nice, I suppose. Are there any diamonds in the slot so we can refund Tasha for
Are you pulling
I
them
already
out?
gave her my money.
Yes.
Okay. You will have 38 rubies.
Let me write that down. 38?
38.
Okay.
10 sapphires. And 12 diamonds. All worth 1,000 gold pieces each.
Wait, 12?
The card gives you a total of 50.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 38 rubies, 10 saph. Was it 38 or
12
28?
diamonds.
38.
38 rubies.
Uh-huh.
12 diamond,
10
10
sapphires.
sapphires.
And 12 diamonds.
Nice.
That's a fucking haul, Salinas. You just saved us 12 more times.
Yeah, I bet those are
revive
gonna last
12
until the end of the
horses.
goddamn campaign.
We can
I will-
revive 12 more horses.
I will disburse those to the people who can actually cast Revivify later.
Okay.
All right, Mordenkainen, yours again.
As he pulls out the card and he looks at it, the card immediately takes off out of his hands and floats back into the middle of the deck. And you watch as this quarterstaff that he walks with disintegrates. The robe catches flame and burns to ash off of his back. The slippers on his feet disappear. That is unfortunate. That's one of the lesser liked cards. It's one of the many reasons that people don't mess with this deck, as it destroys every artifact on your person.
Deeply unfortunate.
But
Um,
a gamble
you
is a
should go get
gamble.
dressed. You should go get dressed.
He still has pants and a shirt on. He just doesn't have his robe on anymore.
I like
Wait,
how
he
you had
doesn't
to
have a magic
clarify.
Okay, because, yeah, I thought he was straight up playing strip poker.
That's. I think that's a deck of many things effect. I think that card is called Talons. If I'm not remembering wrong.
There are two
But-
actually that do this in the deck of many more things.
Oh, there's two.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
However, the plus side is if I'm not wearing it, nothing happens to it.
Interesting.
I'll just go get my other one from the room.
Do you want to draw any more cards before that fires off again?
Well, we said two. That was two.
That was two. Another round?
Perhaps later.
Yes.
Your friends might enjoy this, though.
Is LSP and Kyria back?
I will tell you what, if you would like to continue this, we will do it after break.
Yes, okay.
I am totally on board with you guys continuing this. However, we definitely need to get to a point to where, yeah.
No, you're right.
So for
I
all
need
of
the
our
bathroom.
for all of our viewers out there, please stick with us when we get back here. We will see how many cards everybody else wants to draw and see what happens.
Shenanigans!
Absolutely. One of the
Yes.
best things about this game are the shenanigans you can get into with the magic items that you receive.
Woo!
We're gonna bet all our characters on this thing. Let's go.
I might give it a shot, but that's about it.
Do it.
It's okay. You can draw one. We're not gonna call you a wuss for that. Just do one. If you're lucky, you're lucky.
If you're really lucky, you get the cards that force you to draw more.
Oh yeah. I think there's like 5 of those.
Several, yeah. But all right, for all of our viewers, stick around. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes or so. And for all of our players, go grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself something to eat, use the restroom, and be back here soon.
I'm so excited. I made a pecan pie.
I do apologize about the extended break. My son ended up getting a bike today, and he is trying to put it together. So he was trying to show me what all he was doing. He was very excited about it. So,
DM is such a good dad.
Yay!
all right. To be fair, he actually
He puts up
bought
with
this
us.
bike himself. It's the very first big purchase he's actually made. So
Nice.
he got
Nice.
he has a job and saved up money, and like this bike cost him almost $400. So yeah, he's very excited about it. But with that, we left off with Selena's trying to round everybody up to see what kind of chaos and shenanigans they wanted to get into.
Yeah, and I think everyone's already noticed that Salinas has like recently sprouted wings. And that Mordekainen has like fucked back off to his room, I guess.
Pretty much.
With the wings came a new tattoo in the shape of a bull that's very red.
LSP is gonna go up to Salinas and circle him and say, "You made some changes."
Accidentally. But yes.
How'd you do it?
Well, you see, there's this deck of cards that have varying effects, good and bad. You say how many you're gonna draw, and you draw them. And
Like a game?
sometimes a game with very real stakes.
And you get wings.
I did. You might also get wings. You might also have very bad things happen to you. Like Mordenkainen had his robes evaporate off of him about 5 minutes ago. So that could also happen to you, just so you're aware.
You mean we missed the show?
Yeah,
Did
did
you
you
see him naked?
You see Selena's just like put his hand on his forehead.
The
like,
wizard has no clothes.
Well, he kept his pants, so clearly those weren't magical. So, anyways,
Imagine if he did have magical pants.
that would have been awkward.
What would the
Then he
magic
wouldn't have
be in
boxers,
the pants?
like-
I can't believe this is a conversation we're fucking having right now.
Mhm.
But like, what kind of enchantment would be on pants?
The anti-soiling ones?
Yeah, I would imagine
Auto clean. I know someone that could use that.
self-cleansing, jump boosts, I guess? Who knows?
They automatically clean themselves with prestidigitation anytime you get a mess on them.
Oh my goodness.
Mages cast strange things on their clothing, and I'm not sure if I'm one to really judge that fact. It's very useful sometimes.
Not judging, just thought it was hilarious.
Is Calder going to be participating in this as well?
Nope.
He says absolutely not. Okay.
Calder might be the smartest person in the room right now.
With that being said,
Calder might not want to be the smartest person in the room
He's-
right now.
Not necessarily the smartest, but usually the most cautious.
Street smart.
Yes, I agree.
with that being said, I have my table pulled up.
Let's all first decide, are we going in order, drawing one at a time, or are we gonna do the thing where Karos and Mordekainen declared like multiple draws and they went in sequence?
Maybe we roll initiative and go in that order? So it's even more randomized, so
Randomized?
Well, here's the thing, it doesn't really change, it just changes like the order we're doing it in.
I don't know. I think that makes a difference because the universe will give you a different answer depending. I don't know.
You know what, sure.
Am I the only one that believes that? Like, if I did it a split second later, I'd get a different result?
Not really. I sometimes believe that, but... So, okay, I guess we're gonna all be in a circle, but, like, are we doing it one at a time and we just go into order, or...
Like Russian
Until we
roulette
stop?
style. Pass it.
Yeah,
Like
it's Russian roulette, but with your character. Is that the agreed upon format?
Sure.
All right, Kaylin, you coming in?
Time
Yeah.
to do some sketchy shit, sketchy skit.
It's time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da.
Doo-da.
Hope I get away with this. Oh, doo-da day.
So, shall we actually roll initiative?
Sure.
I figured
Okay.
that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll roll initiative.
I got a 9.
7.
18.
You are its master, so it says you get to go first.
I guess.
Really good.
We're still waiting for
LSP not joining us?
Oh yeah, we're waiting for LSP. This is about to be the best or stupidest thing we've ever done.
Natural 20 for 29.
Oof.
That's wonderful.
Jesus
I forgot
Christ.
you're so good at initiative. Maybe that's why you're so gung-ho, because you're always good at taking initiative.
Okay. Are you guys taking all of your draws on your initiative order, or are we going round robin style?
I think we're going round robin, one at a
Round
time.
robin.
Okay.
Mhm.
How many cards are each of you drawing?
I think we just do one each and then we repeat the round until we stop.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like buying a round of shots.
Okay. In that case, at the top of the round, we have LSP.
So it's a D100, and then as long as it's below 66.
Correct. And you have a blessing, so if you would like, you can even add that to your D100 roll. It is a plus
Okay.
1. You and Kaylin both have it.
57.
All right. As you pull the card from the deck, you turn it over, and there is a building on the front of it, and it's got a wooden sign hanging off the card itself. And it says Tavern. You don't really understand what it means. Not entirely certain how it works, but the card itself does pluck itself out of your hand and float back into the deck. Above board, this increases your charisma score by 2.
Woo! Look at you, LSP. You're 1%.
So do I just override that score in D&D Beyond?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Salinas, you are up next.
All right. 61. This long pause is making me scared.
Okay. Draw or roll a D100 2 more times.
2 more times? Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's 68. That one doesn't count. I will re-roll. That one is 45, and that one is 30.
45 and 30?
Yes.
Okay. As you pull the original card on there, it has a tower on there for a brief instant, and it instantly splits into 2 cards. One of them has a lance on it. The other, a thief. You hear in your voice or in your head, which do you want?
I hold up the one with the lance.
With the lance? The one with the thief on there plucks itself out and vanishes. And with the card that you have chosen, you feel stronger, you feel smarter, you feel wiser. As all of your ability scores can increase by 1 to a maximum of 20. So your charisma already being a 22 cannot increase, but the rest of them can.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Next person in turn.
I think
That would
that's
be
me.
Kyria.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, good luck, cat. Oh no, he's orange! 62?
You pull the card out, and on the front of it, there is a tree. The tree itself is huge and blossoming. You can see an abundance of different kinds of leaves on there. It has citrus fruit that is currently growing from it. And you take it in your hand, and as you're examining the card, you start to watch as your hand starts to become rough and textured. It moves up your arm and down your bicep, up your shoulder, as your entire skin becomes made of tree bark, increasing your AC to a 15 plus your dexterity modifier.
You have bark skin now?
You have permanent
guess.
bark skin.
I guess if Lolth tries to fuck with me, I can give her splinters where the sun don't shine.
I guess that's one application for it.
So I'm gonna assume I can fix. Let's see.
I will fix your AC
I'll figure that
after game tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
Kaylin.
I'm rolling in real life this thing. This seems like an important one. 16.
I so needed that.
Roll a d4 for me.
3.
3? Okay. You draw the card, and on the front of the card, a house is on fire. The card itself starts to burn. As it starts to burn, your skin catches fire. And it goes from your hands to your arms. Your head starts to catch fire. Your eyes start to burn out. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Caleb?
Do not forget that you have a blessing, so you can add a +1 to this if you would like.
We'll be adding the +1 to it, and let's see. And I'm going to use my heroic inspiration, so that's another D12. So I rolled pretty shitty.
1 second. I am submitting this to. Let's see.
27 total.
27? Okay.
Sorry, 28. Forgot the +1.
With that, you look at your hands and your skin, and you feel the burning. You watch as your skin starts to blister, and you just bear down with everything you have inside, and you push the fire inside of you, as you will now become immune to fire damage.
Clap, clap, clap.
Ooh, that would be nice to have.
That is nice.
God damn, that is cool. I guess we know who we're throwing to the dragons if we come across.
Well, only the red
Some-
dragons.
I can
This-
cast Fireball on myself.
This card, though, Salinas, Kyria, and LSP, you would have realized burned up. It did not go
Mhm.
back into the deck.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So this
Does that
so
mean
this
it's incomplete though?
No,
Okay, like those are sorry.
no, you're
Dumb
good.
question.
If you guys go through and remove a card from it without saying you're going to draw from it, then it becomes incomplete.
Mhm.
Because you can essentially
But
take
I-
out all of the bad cards that way.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that it's that some of the cards are just one time.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my
But
bad.
like if they're used up as part of like the draws, that doesn't count against the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they always reappear. Like this one will appear in the deck after a year.
Oh, interesting. So it's like on a time span.
Yep.
Ooh.
Are we going again?
Does
Eh,
anyone?
Yeah.
What the hell? I'll do it one more time.
We're being very stupid right now, but LSP, go for it. We're being very.
Oh, Calder.
Calder's background. Oh my gosh.
Okay. LSP.
And that's why I slapped him.
Apparently, I'm just going up in the ranks. 58.
You hear in your head, you rang.
I hear what?
You rang.
Who's that?
Do you hear something, LSP?
Yeah, somebody said I rang. Like I called them.
Sounds like a card effect to me. The question is if that voice is hostile, I guess.
Are you hostile?
If you serve the wrong one, the name's Ilmater.
LSP is gonna get really, really excited.
Fangirl powers activate.
Yes.
Congratulations.
For some reason, I seem to be bound to your service. You may ask a favor of me at any point in time. All you must do is take the item that gave you this power and break it.
So, like, tear the card?
You drew the temple card, did you? If that is the case, then yes, tear the card and ask the favor.
Okay. Well, I'll probably talk to you in the morning. And she's gonna giggle.
Please add the temple card to your inventory. At
Is
any
it a
point,
custom?
what's that? Yeah, it'll be a custom item.
Custom.
At any point in time, you can use an action to call on Ilmater, and the entity is bound to answer under the parameters of however I choose. If you do not use this card and you die beforehand, the deity will automatically cast Resurrection on you.
Nice.
That's
Hell
a good one.
yes.
That's a good one.
Salinas, are you going again?
You know what? Why the hell not? I definitely didn't value my character. Let's get this. That is 70. Roll again. That is 92. Also roll again. This might take a bit. 49.
Okay, give me a second.
No worries.
Is Kaylin or Kyria going to go again?
I am.
Okay, Kyria. You are muted.
Sorry, yes, I will, but she would have taken her magic stuff off, like her cloak, her hat of disguise, put everything in her bag of holding, and then asked Morty to hold it.
Okay. Morty is upstairs in his room.
We paranoid around here.
Just leave it on
Or
the floor next to us. We'll be fine.
I'm gonna put it on the floor, like in another room, so it don't even fucking recognize it's like.
Yep.
Right next to Calder.
Okay.
No. Yes.
1, 2,
Actually, Calder can
3,
look after.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Salinas, roll me a d10, please.
D10? Okay, I guess I'll just roll this D10. 7.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you pull the card out, there is a image of a necklace on it, which is almost fitting as the necklace that is currently around your neck dissolves.
Oh dear.
And you no longer have the parapet of proof against poison.
That is unfortunate. I will have to replace that.
Kaylin. No, sorry. Kyria, you're first.
Funsies. Let's see. Again, this feels like shots of fireball, ironically. I got a 6.
6?
Yes.
Oh. You pull it out, and there is an image of a comet on the card. It does not do anything. It does not float back into the deck. Please add the comet card to your inventory.
Okay. And what does it do, good sir? Like scroll of the comment? No.
What's that? Just put.
Sorry, never mind.
It's just going to be a custom item that you're going to put in there, and it is going to be comet. Kyria does not know what this does, so if she would like to know what it does, she would have to ask somebody else.
Okay.
Kaylin.
We can bug Morty later.
Okay, let me see here. 44.
$44, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Roll me a d4 minus 1 to it, please.
Rolled a 1.
Okay. Perfect. As you draw the card, there's a picture of a lake on it, and off in the distance, you'll see an island. Just cresting over the top of the lake and casting a beautiful reflection is a full moon. The card does not float back into the deck. It remains on your person. Has Kaylin ever attempted anything with the deck of many things before?
No, not that one.
Okay, then he would not know what this does either.
It makes him a werewolf.
No. Above table, he knows what it does, but in game, he don't.
I think we'll call it there for right now. Because we could probably keep going with this
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna be good after this anyway.
Probably right.
Should I pack up the deck?
Probably.
Let us not tempt fate any longer.
Good plan.
We've already gotten away with a lot more than I expected with us alive.
I'll leave it as a moon card in my inventory.
Yes, please.
I will pack up the deck with whatever cards it remains, and hopefully Mordenkainen has recovered from his brush with the devious cards.
Yes, he will be back downstairs at this point in time for you all. Tosh will look around. Do you all plan on staying here, or are you, well, not to be putting too fine of a point on it, it'll be a while for Mori and Illustrial to figure out your rod piece. I guess I'm asking if you would like to go back to your estate. My estate.
Do you all feel like returning to Neverwinter?
I think we have a duty to.
You said duty. I'm a child. I'm sorry.
Do me a favor while you're there and make sure that the help is trimming my hedges, would you?
I don't know, it seems a bit personal.
The bushes on the estate.
Okay, we'll remind them to trim the verge.
Thank you.
Tasha said that.
No, Mordekainen.
Okay, just checking.
Thank you for your help. If you have something useful at your house, can we take it?
What would you be trying to take?
Like something that would help us kill Vecna? And not die? I don't know what you got in your house. If we go to tell your people to make the yard look nice, then We gotta make sure they're making the house look nice. And then if there's like something sitting there that could save our lives, wouldn't it make sense? Borrow it?
I don't think you understand. The estate that we're sending you back to is mine. But you had decorated it.
Oh, okay.
That was
It's
yours?
Your house? That's our house now. But yes, we'll make sure they
Hmm.
trim the shrubbery.
And he'll just pull out a deed from his back pocket for the estate that Lord Neverwinter had given you. That is now in his name.
Tricksy bastard.
The deck of
I don't
many
expect-
things gives
I think I understand what happened.
the deck gives many things.
Oh. The house.
But I'll tell you what. I'll make a wager with one of you. Win. You can have your house back. Lose. And it becomes mine.
Well, I guess since I don't have a fiddle of gold, that'll have to do.
Who's going to take the wager?
Question,
I want to hear the
is-
game first.
What even is the wager?
Yeah, that will make it through this alive. That will defeat Vecna.
That's an interesting wager all in itself, isn't it? See, I figured something a little more cunning, but I like the way you think. If all of you survive, I will sign the deed back over. If you fail, I keep the house and charge you a renter's fee. But in the meantime, I'll let you live there for free.
Okay.
Doesn't seem
This
like
isn't
much
the
of a
worst
wager,
thing in the
but
world.
Sounds good.
Understood. Now, off with you. I'll have Illustrial summon you when we know where the rod pieces are at. And he'll wave his hand and cast a portal for you to head back to what once was your estate.
Oh,
Now, I need somebody to roll me a D20, please. Let's let Calder do it. Let's let Carl do this one because he's
Yes.
yet to roll a
Yes.
die today. You are muted, sir.
Did it show up? Looks like it did. Got a 9, sir.
A 9. Okay. So, you have 9 days to work on whatever skills, proficiencies, languages, read a book, whatever else it is that you would like to do with 9 days worth of downtime.
Kyria, do you want to go shopping with me?
Definitely.
Hey, I'll go
Any-
with ya.
I need to replace that necklace that exploded in the Russian roulette.
Yes.
LSP, Carl, or LSP and Calder, are you guys going with them as well?
Yeah, I can go shopping. You
Okay.
know, I'm always need something. I have a list.
Of course.
Of
What-
course he does.
What about LSP?
LSP is going to stay back and she's going to write in the gardens.
She's going to write?
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, Calder, Salinas, Kalen, Kyria, I will have each of you roll initiatives to see who we're going to go through the list of things that they have for first.
Roll the shit for.
I got a 15. I would like to go last, though. Can I just go last? Let
5.
Kaylin
Sure.
go ahead.
One of my feats always gives me an advantage on initiative rolls. Does this count as well?
Yes.
Jeez.
10.
Too funny you rolled a nat 1 for the second one.
Okay. And Salinas, you said you rolled a 5?
6.
6. Okay. I'm going to say, just for the hell of it, if you guys are going to roll poorly for initiative, this is the place to sit there and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calder, you are going to go first with a whopping 10.
All right. I'm getting my list out. It's right here. I've
Okay.
already opened it. Let's see. All right, here's a list of potions, a list of scrolls, a list of holy consumables, minors, wonders items. There we go. Expiration. Are there any eyes of minute seeing?
Yes.
I would like to see about getting some of those.
Okay. Absolutely.
Can I use the sending stones to ask Calder to get me cupcakes and cookies while he's shopping?
Look in the center pantry door in the kitchen. I made them yesterday.
Oh. Neverwinter is where the magical sweet shop was, though, right? That had the cookies that gave you advantage.
I don't remember.
Yes. Yes.
I think Calder's been trespassed from there for making a mess.
Then I will sending stone Kyria and ask for cookies from the sweet shop while I'm munching on the cookies and cupcakes that he told me were in the pantry because I didn't know they were there before, and now I know, and I'm eating them.
Oh, totally. I will get plenty of cookies because I can put them in my bag of holding and have a stock.
Okay.
I would like 12.
What else do we have on Calder's list?
Oh, I thought we were going to someone else.
No, I'm gonna have you guys go through your full list.
Okay. Maybe not my full list because I've got 632
Yeah,
items on it.
Let's not be greedy. Just the stuff that you're wanting to try to get out of 9 days.
Yep. I'm just looking to see what this one here does. Yeah. I kind of like that one, but no, it's stupid. Let's see. I've been burned before Adventure Cache. Let's see. A folding boat.
You will not find that there.
Okay. Hmm. Should have went to Amazon. Let's see. A decanter of endless water.
You will be able to find that.
I would like that.
Okay.
And a rope of climbing.
You will not be able to find that one.
Okay. What about a portable hole?
No.
Another bag of holding.
Would you be willing to go to the black market?
If
Yeah, I
you
could
were,
try that.
I would.
If Calder is not okay with going to the black market, he would not find a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay, then you can absolutely do that.
And then there were just a couple of scrolls that I was looking for. Revivify, Raise Dead, and Greater Restoration.
You can find greater restoration. You won't be able to find the other two.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. Next up on the list is Salinas. You are muted if you're trying to talk.
Sorry, I'm currently typing a bunch of stuff, and you know why. Kiri can go before me.
Okay. Then we will go with Kaylin next because Kiri wanted to go last.
I guess the Ring of Spell Storing would be nice for a choice.
Are you willing to go to the black market?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay. Then you can find that as well.
And let's see, what else do I need? Because that'll be nice for that. And really just mostly like some extra healing potions and things like that. The spell components.
Spell components, absolutely. Healing potions. You have a writ from your group has a writ from the Lord Protector. You can find or it goes regular and then greater, correct? Or is it regular and then superior?
I don't remember. But I think it's superior first.
Greater is first. So you'll be
Okay.
able to find 4 greater healing potions.
I'll probably grab them and then see if I can find the components needed to finish off the potions I can make.
Okay.
So I'll add the 4 greater and the Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay. Salinas, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What you got?
Can I find a +3 Rod of the Pact Keeper?
No.
Okay, cannot find that. Shit, what was the other thing on my list? Broom of Flying.
That you can find if you are willing to go to the black market.
I am not afraid of that.
Okay.
Though
Any-
I guess it would seem pretty strange that I'm buying that now.
Never know what you're going to be using things for. So, hey, that's a you thing. I don't worry about those things.
You have to give it to Alice, please. She would choose one.
I actually meant to get it for a different member of the party. It is not for me. Let's see. What else was I looking for? Me literally trying to remember what. You know what? I think that might be it for. Actually, can I find any Can I find any potions?
What kind?
Healing potions.
They just got all bought up.
Okay, they all just got bought up. Any related Hang on, I need a list of potion.
Okay. While you were looking that up, let's go to Kyria.
Yep.
Okay. I have a small list. Starting off strong with the dust of sneezing and choking. I want pocket sand, damn it.
You can absolutely find the dust of sneezing. Yes.
The eye of minute seeing.
Already got bought up.
Okay, my bad. The Haggai?
Nope.
No. Kiadam's ointment? There's a G in there somewhere. Kiadam's ointment?
No.
Okay. Oil of slipperiness?
Yes.
I'm like, pocket sand and lube, please. The portal compass? I think with the amount of times we're going through portals, having a way back would be smart.
Yes.
Okay. And then I would like to buy as many components for. Sorry, getting my spells.
If you are buying spell components, just say you're buying spell components and then just refill them.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know if it was like, oh, you could find like one or two, but not all of them.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to fill up on stuff for like reincarnate in case I needed it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Salinas, did you figure out the potions you wanted?
Yes. I would like to see if there are any potions of speed.
You'll be able to find one.
I will definitely buy the shit out of that. And I finally remember the other thing I wanted. Can we get Helm of Awareness?
No.
Okay. Buy potion of speed. And are there any potions of invulnerability?
No.
Potion of heroism?
Nope.
And one last one, oil of etherealness.
Yes.
How many?
One. One.
Better than none.
I did have one question. Is there like a weapons shop where I could get a nice bow?
There is a weapon shop that you can get a nice bow. Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be a. Would you like a longbow or a short bow or a crossbow?
Not a crossbow. We have the quiver. We've got the fucking arm thingies for the archery. I feel like one of us has got to take up archery.
Okay.
Is that silly? Like, I know we don't have to, but I feel like it would be good to have a long range attack.
Yeah, absolutely. So longbows will shoot farther, but you have to be proficient with martial weapons. Short bows are simple weapons.
I'm proficient with martial weapons, so
Okay.
I'll get the longbow.
Okay.
They're cooler anyways.
You'll be able to find a +1 longbow.
Okay.
Would I be able to find a half plate in armor?
Yes.
+1?
Yes.
Area would also like to hit up that dress shop from last time and get me and LSP new dresses. New dress.
Okay. Ladies, he just said I love you. He's not planning the wedding yet.
Wedding dress. I said a pretty dress. Maybe for a date.
Absolutely, you can do that.
And it's right next to the wedding dresses.
Go ahead and put in custom item in there for just fancy dresses, and then you and Jean later on can describe what they look like in the in your inventory. Okay.
Okay, cool.
This is very funny.
Now, with the shopping done, is there anything else that you guys would like to be able to work on throughout the time that you work here?
I will probably work on the potions.
On the
Unless somebody
potion?
needs me.
Okay.
Alder will be making scrolls if he can.
Do you have the ink and parchment?
I can check.
I do.
Let me see.
I assume he would buy them while he was out there.
You will not be able to find scroll, ink, and parchment in Neverwinter. For your information, or for Kalen, because I'm sure that the party would have told him this. The Lord Protector has an extreme lockdown on magic in Neverwinter because of things that happened in Waterdeep. So magical items and things to craft magical items are severely scarce here. So things like that would require, or that you would be able to make scrolls with, he would not allow in town. You would actually have to source that elsewhere.
No, I do not.
Okay.
How far is Neverwinter from the nearest like large settlement that does allow it?
Waterdeep is a 22-day journey.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bit far.
Yeah, Waterdeep is freaking far.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Silvery
wants
Moon
to-
is an 18-day journey. And
Oh, fun.
yeah.
Curia would want to ask around the black market area, see if anyone has heard anything going on bad in the town involving magic. Anything weird lately since we've been gone. And she'll also see if anyone's got like some, I don't know, kind of ask around like, hey, is there anything interesting that someone has for sale? Like, directly.
Yeah, you're not going to find a whole lot. That's a very cop question.
I'm not a narc, I promise. I'm the opposite, but
That sounds like that's something
That's exactly what cops say.
We got to say.
Yeah, that's
Who are you calling a
exactly.
narc.
okay. Well, Curia's a bard, so she would probably be more tactful. I got 45 minutes of sleep since yesterday. I'm a little tired. Basically, hey, have you seen any cool shit floating around here? And she would act like it's her benefactor. Oh, I'm working for this guy and he's looking to buy up some neat magic items. Do you know any nearby?
Not at the moment. What are you looking for? We do have people who acquire certain things.
Stuff to boost your. I want to just say, I don't know how to say it in character as much, but like stuff that boosts your AC, makes you stronger, harder to kill. Stuff to boost your intelligence or like special books.
My dear, first of all, you have bark skin. You can no longer
I have
wear
friends too.
armor. As far as your other friends go, I'm sure we can figure something out. What's it worth to you?
I'll decide what it's worth when you tell me what you got.
I may be able to acquire some +3 chainmail.
Okay.
For a vial of your blood.
That seems very specific.
My blood in
And,
particular.
well, no offense to the rest of your lot, but your skin intrigues me.
Can she just like you know, like when you rub a tree bark and a little piece falls off?
Your
She's like, will
blood.
that work?
Your blood is what I require.
Above table. Because again, I'm a noob.
Mm-hmm.
What are some horrible things people can do with your blood in D&D?
Take
Scry on you?
complete control of your body.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna say no. No to that. I'm gonna tell him, sorry, homie, only I can drive this ship or this wagon.
Well,
No, thank you.
better luck next time then. What would LSP like to do over this time?
So I think she's gonna work a lot on her writing because LSP is not very eloquent, and doesn't write very well. But you'll see she's writing draft after draft of what she's been trying to write, and so throughout the 9 days, you guys are gonna find her hold up in random places like a book nook, and then her room, and then the gardens, and then even in the kitchen while father's cooking, just furiously scribbling away and erasing and crossing out and scribbling away.
So she's
I truly think that it would take her probably the entire 9 days to work on this because of her intelligence.
okay. Absolutely. Then
At the end of the 9 days, sorry.
go right ahead.
At the end of the 9 days, LSP will try to find a way to slip a piece of parchment into Calder's haversack or pocket.
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys would like to work on over these 9 days of downtime?
What? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just I'm getting ready to drop it into the chat, or the Discord. The list of all of the just like mundane, regular, everyday dungeon equipment that Calder is looking for.
Okay.
None of it is like there's no magical items on the list. It's just all of the traditional random stuff that he has pieced together that are important.
Okay. Salinas, you were trying to say something?
Yes, I wanted to. What can we do with 9 days? Like, for the
You
most part?
can read a book. You can start working on a proficiency. You can start crafting items. There's quite a bit you can actually do.
What can I craft? Like, is there a rule table for that?
What are you trying to craft?
Is it possible to craft a Sage's Signet or Helm of Awareness?
Are you an artificer?
Well, I don't think any of us are artificers, so
Okay.
no. I don't think
Um,
any of us.
yeah, unfortunately, there.
Okay, that's artificer only.
So there's rules for it to be able to craft it. I'd have to take a look, so I can work with you on this off stream.
Mhm.
To see, because you'd obviously have to have the spells to be able to do so, and then you'd have to have the item that you want to push the spell into to be able to make it, because you don't have the ability to, unless you are proficient with smithing tools, to make a helmet or armor.
Ah, okay. In that case, then I think I should start working on a proficiency.
Okay. So it is 30 days to become fully proficient with a skill or a tool. So you could take 9 days out of that, so you'll have 21 days left. You have to work on it for 8 hours a day, or 6 hours a day, excuse me. So as long as you're able to find the time to be able to work on it, just keep track of how many days you have on there, and we'll be able to
Okay.
get you built up for that. Okay?
And it's 60 days for expertise, right?
90 days for expertise.
Or 90. Okay.
Anybody else?
What's the DC to seduce Tasha?
For you, a whole whopping 1, but she's also not with you right now.
Yeah, I know. Just I was like, what's the DC? Because it's like
He's
he's
like,
the
I
only
can
bard.
take a little trip.
Wouldn't it be funny if you had to roll for that and she's not there, so you failed at imagining her?
Right?
I was just hypothetically asking because I was just like, everyone wants to seduce the dragon or something. No, it's just the priest to do it.
All right. With that, then, at the end of the 9 days, LSP, you are able to get the note that you have written to Calder underneath his door. You can either go over what that says, or you can just send it to him through Discord or through chat, whatever you would like to be able to do. Okay?
Would Calder open the note?
Yeah, he would read it.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and read it. If that's okay with you, Calder.
Yes. Because he would be hearing it in your voice as you read it.
Okay. Calder, I still remember your tall man body in the sweets bakery. Tall, dark, and handsome? I don't know when you became. It could have been the hope in your eyes when I first suggested we hire you for the town guard, or even that first meal you cooked for us at the estate. It was definitely on its way when I lost Mixie. You did everything you could to find her that day. You saw me vulnerable and crying when I realized she was gone. That's important. It means I trusted you. Trusted you to protect me from in that moment of vulnerability to make sure nothing would happen to me. I know you would do anything to never let anything happen to me. Tasha says to you guys, I'm not sure what that means. Something is wrong with her brain. I don't know if I like the way it works, if I'm honest. It scares me a bit. And on that truth of honesty, there's other things that scare me, like losing you or anything happening to you due to my actions or lack of a brain. And these feelings, they scare me too. So do spiders and Vecna and most bugs. I'm losing track again. The point of this letter is to say that I love you too, Calder. More than I've ever loved someone, even my best friend Marceline, my first crush and boy back home. But it's also to say that we must always find a way to whether we both walk this side together or the other side together, never walking either side alone. I'll always have your hand as long as you have mine. All my love, LSP.
He takes it and folds it and puts it inside his in the journal near the charter of his former companions.
After having read that, how is Calder feeling at the moment?
Vulnerable. He feels that a little bit scared because he thinks back to when they first encountered Vecna and he was unable to stop LSP from getting hurt. The other times that he was unable to stop her from getting hurt. He's nervous about someone, if something were to happen to her, that he knows that it would, it might push him beyond compassion and rational thought when doing something, and push him more towards vengeance and a possibility to allow something darker or malevolent to infiltrate his thoughts and everything. So he has to learn how to temper his feelings for her in addition to his feelings of what he has to do to keep everyone else safe and away from harm. And then he also realizes that, his entire life he has spent since the loss of his last party, that it's been his burden to endure, his burden to carry all the pain, to carry all of the wounds and just all the bad stuff to happen to him and prevent it from happening to others. And he realizes that in that moment when he made the only choice that he saw at keeping someone else from having to make that choice to be sacrificed, the party immediately rejected that sacrifice, not out of a not out of anger or anything like that, just strictly out of the fact that they feel the same that he does, is that he's worthy of someone else trying to protect him and keep him alive too.
Perfect. As you're going through all of these feelings and these emotions, you hear in your head, darling, we have some information about the raw pieces. If you could do me a favor and gather up your crew to your dining room, I'll open up a portal in about 5 minutes.
Can I reply to this message?
No.
Okay. All right. So I get up and gather my things, and I step out into the hallway leading to all of our various rooms and whatnot. Holler for a couple of the folks that we have here in the house working for us and take care of things, and send them to gather everybody, telling everybody to gather the their equipment, supplies, whatever they think they might need. And then I holler at a couple of the other servants to bring the gathered list of supplies that I dropped into the chat while ago down to that room. It's really long, so I didn't read it all.
Where did you
Hello.
drop it into chat?
Characters only.
Tuesday night. I
Okay,
dropped it in
characters
that
only.
one.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Yep. It's like 42 pages long or something like that.
What?
I broke it down by sections. It's got bold sections of.
Jesus Christ. That is crazy.
Told you I've been writing a list.
Yep, and I'll have to send that image over to him in a minute.
I'm not surprised at all. I'm impressed.
Okay. As you guys are gathered around in the room, the portal opens up for you to be able to step through.
I would say goodbye to George and give him a hug.
Okay.
And one of the things I totally forgot, one of the things that I was gonna do while we were there was instruct the staff on trimming the hedges to look like different forms of Mordekainen in his underwear.
Weirdly
Like, you know, where he's
specific.
covered up with his boxer shorts.
Okay.
So that's what the shrubbery is looking like right now. He told me to remind them, so I didn't forget. I promise.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sending you a picture of something. Somebody else is joining the party, if you don't mind, because of Ritual Caster.
Okay.
Oh God.
There you go.
Sorry, that noise in owlbear just blew out my eardrums. I'm very sorry.
Echo is joining us.
Did anyone else hear that? Or was it just me?
I think it was just you.
Okay. My ears did not like
Okay.
that.
All right. As you guys approach and get out of the portal, and you are in the sanctum, the three mages sit on the table or on the couches. The rod piece currently on the table in front of them. Well, I'm glad that you're here, although I wish it was under better circumstances.
What do you mean? Why are you already all doom and gloom? What happened?
It's not doom and gloom so much as it is well, we have some information on where the rod pieces currently are. And
Okay.
None of them seem to be easy to get to.
None of this shit has been easy. What's new?
Well, it's not going to get any easier, unfortunately. What she's trying to say is you are royally fucked. It doesn't matter what rod piece you go after, they're all very difficult and they're all going to kick your ass.
Sounds about correct.
Ass kicking seems to go around.
Yeah, let the ass kicking begin.
Yeah. Wait, we just bought a bunch of supplies. Did we buy enough cans of whoop ass? Alder, inventory. How many cans of whoop ass did you pack?
We can do what we can do.
Which is a lot. Kiria's got to be typical bard and cheer up the party. Like, we've spit in Vecna's face. We've gotten away from Lolth in the Underdark. We've stolen away a great treasure. We're partway through getting the pieces that we need to take down Vecna. I think we're doing pretty damn good. Yes, it's been hard, and yes, we've been through some terrible things, but we've been kicking ass so far. And we're going to continue to kick ass.
I like your optimism. Have a seat. We'll explain to you what we know.
I have a feeling Tasha will want me to have her. We stand by her.
Okay. The first rod piece is in the Astral Sea.
Hey, LSP, we can go visit our homeland.
Yeah, as long as I don't see my parents.
It is a graveyard to titans and gods. On top of that, there are monstrous creations out there that would like nothing more than just to swallow you up whole and eat you. Our next rod piece is in a plane called Eberron. It is a wasteland. Civilizations are few and far between, and those who are living out there are not thriving under constant scrutiny of giant machines searching down humans or anything biological. The next piece is in a dread domain known as Mordant. A tyrant overlooks this town, and anybody who dies there is forced to serve him. He has complete control over anyone who has passed away there. Then there's one in the obnoxious city and plain of Kryn, now ruled by Kinder. Their common language is spoken in song. Then you have one in Orith, quite certain with who we are facing. I shouldn't have to explain to you what is there. And the last one, I'll tell them this one. It's my favorite. The last one, well, listen, Avernus. That's in hell. Lots of demons down there. Bring me back a new boyfriend, would you?
Hey, not gonna lie, you guys kind of were fucking right about being fucked, but I mean, still gotta keep going.
Now, I am certain that you have questions. We don't want you just running in and jumping into anywhere that you would like to go. We'll give you any information that we can. But all of
Which
these
of
are
these
dangerous
places-
places.
Which of these places is the most dangerous?
Probably hell. Maybe?
Oddly enough, hell is one of the least dangerous places that you could go to. Avernus itself has become somewhat of a metropolis as long as I can get you close enough.
I kind of think we should start there.
But the most dangerous places that you could probably go to are either going to be Orith or Mordant. Mordant less so. But if Godfrey chooses to close the mist, I won't be able to get you out of there.
Can we destroy him?
If you believe the tales. But he's a spirit. Always comes back.
I say we pay a visit because hell sounds hot. And I don't like things hot.
We didn't catch
I
where
don't
you
like
said that
the-
you should go.
She said home.
Home.
Okay.
I think we should go with the easier ones first so we can grow stronger along the way. Safer in the beginning. Means we'll get more pieces, maybe. But then again, I guess if we all die getting the last piece, in the hardest part, then it's no different than if we try and fail along the way. It's all the different. Selena's, have you been to any of these places? What about you, Kaylin?
I'm from Mordant.
I suppose I could say that I know Orth.
We certainly know of him.
Okay. This is a hard choice. Maybe we put all of them in a hat and then we pull them out.
Not a wise way to be making strategic decisions.
Is it better than the way I just make decisions?
I never said that it was a wise. I said that it would get us going on our way. Maybe we need something to break the ice. It isn't our own wills. It's hard to jump into a freezing cold pool that you know is freezing cold. It's easy to jump when you think it might be nice. Or easy.
We're happy to answer any questions that you may have about the locations if you have any.
What
What's
awaits us in Avernus?
Avernus is the first layer of hell, so it's not near as bad as the deeper. Like I said, as long as I can get you close enough, it's a thriving metropolis that centers around a casino. And the casino has become prison for the Queen of Dragons. The people there tend to try to make deals. They'll probably try to force you into a couple of them. They also don't operate off of gold or platinum or copper. They operate off of a currency known as soul coins. And in these coins are trapped several souls. You're able to use them to either heal yourself or expend them. But I will warn you, if you use the charges on there or expend the soul or expend the coin, the souls are then transferred to the Shadowfell and await in the wall. It's a terrible fate. They also have vehicles that patrol outside of the city. Large dragons and such, minotaurs, demons, devils. Sounds like a lot of fun, yeah? Come on, what do we say? You could take on demons. I'll even give you a set of chains to bring me one back.
I think it would be the best bet to start there.
Do we have any more specific ideas of where the rod piece is? Is it in that central casino, or...
Unfortunately, the divination magic that we have isn't vastly specific. However, once you get there, you can use the rod piece that you have found as sort of a divining rod, and it should lead you right to it.
Interesting. Well noted.
We're collecting the Dragon Balls.
This really is collecting the Dragon Balls, I suppose.
Now,
Goku went to hell. We can make it.
with that being
Goku.
said, who would like to take the rod piece back?
I don't think it's a good idea for me to, because technically Lolth is my boss. She could tell me just to give it to her.
I was holding on to it before. I could just keep doing that.
I don't want it.
Feel free.
This rod piece has
Morty
a...
still have the... Aw. Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry.
What's that?
Does Morty still have Vecna's hand?
We haven't gotten to that yet, so yes.
Okay.
This rod piece
In
has
that
a interesting feature about it, in the fact that you are able to cast commune with it.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, once you start finding the other rod pieces and you get them assembled in order, they will automatically attach themselves. And if you would like, you are then able to actually break them apart again. Fully formed, this creates a powerful weapon. One that should be useful enough to defeat Vecna. And if you believe the stories, it's also able to open the prison that it created. I would highly suggest against that.
Yeah, it would do no good taking care of Vecna's crusty old ass and then suddenly having the whole prison open up on us.
The prison that I'm talking about is the one that currently holds Miska, the wolf spider.
Yikes. I don't know if my character would know that lore.
You do, because Lolth said it.
Okay, yes, Miska. Okay.
Now, you know about Avernus.
What's the current situation in Orth?
Depends on where you're at. Flannis is all but dead. But there's a few towns that are still thriving. Plants are starting to come back. It's been near a millennia since the fight between Cass and Vecna, when the betrayer took his hand and eye. The destruction reigned across the entire planet, killing almost everything on it, drying up the oceans and the lakes. Thanks to some powerful mages. Things are starting to become alive again. But because that is the birthplace of Cass and Vecna, it has also become a breeding ground for vampires and liches.
What about the astral seed?
The astral sea is unchanging and always changing. It is a graveyard for gods. So when a god stops getting believers, when it is vanquished, their bodies just float through the sea. Unfortunately, it's becoming perilous times for gods. So I am certain that there are probably more up there than there was before. But it gives lots of food to the life forms up there. There's become a new endeavor up there as well for pirates as they rummage through the body of the gods. They pillage the towns that are up there. And then they sell what they find to other planes of existence. They're known as spell gemmers.
Like that's the name of the pirates?
That's what they call themselves now, yes.
Do they have spell peanut butters too?
Do they have what?
Nothing, I'm being silly.
Where is it on Mordant?
Something has happened in the mist. I'll take this one. The mist is reaching for something. Lands like Barovia have been closed for years. Mordant is one of the few that actually has this mist still open. But it's expanding. It's reaching into different planes. It seems like it's lost something. It hasn't done this for a while now. I haven't seen the mist reach this far since Vecna escaped. whatever it is that is reaching for it drastically wants it back. As far as Mordant is concerned, my issue is not so much the town itself. My issue falls into the fact that if the rod piece is truly there, and Godfrey gets his hands on it, if he'll finally be able to make the apparatus work.
What's the apparatus?
The
Like your mate?
apparatus is a machine that was formed before Mordant became a part of the mist. An alchemist designed it to be able to separate one's alignments, making you truly good and part of you truly evil, and it would just split you into two. Rumor has it that it's also able to disperse a soul or draw one to it. If Godfrey realizes where the rod piece is at, if he finds it, he may be able to pull every soul from every plane of existence to Mordant and have control over all of them.
Yeah, that guy sounds like a psychopath. We're definitely gonna have to kill him. Error. Look, Gene, you can't keep yawning because you're making me yawn, and then I yawn, and then you yawn back, and then it's just an endless feedback loop of
It really is.
I can't.
I'm trying.
We got this, girl. We got
DM,
this.
Uh-huh.
I'm very sorry, but I have to go now.
I need you to do me a favor before you do.
Yes, okay.
I need a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Really? Okay. Well, I know what this is for,
You
but
got the Riz, don't you?
how does 25 sound, DM?
25 sounds good.
Not good
But
enough.
as you feel this will, this thirst, this craving amongst you, you bear down on it. But as you do, you will still end up taking 167 points of psychic damage.
I have resistance against that. Thank God.
So that'll be 83.
No one notices. Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine.
Um,
Do you have a preference on where you guys go before you leave? Just to weigh in your 2 cents to it.
Honestly, don't go to Orf. Don't go to Morden. Everywhere else is mostly on the table. Avernus really might be one of the better choices.
I feel highly insulted with that.
Okay. I will let them put it to a vote. In fact, actually, this seems like a good time to actually take a break. Or, I'm sorry, end the session, as it is only 4 minutes until 10. For all of our viewers out there, thank you for so much for sticking with us. And come back next week till we see where exactly they are going to go, what rod piece they are going to go after, and see if there's any other surprises lurking around the corners. In the meantime, go hug your loved ones. Enjoy your evening. Come back and see me tomorrow night with the Wednesday night crew. And drink your Kool-Aid?